Hello everyone, welcome back to Delaney's Journey through Evendim. This is episode 5, I think. I can never keep up with the numbers. I love doing recordings. I believe it's episode 5. If it's not, I'm sorry. So we've got to the Glassblowers camp, which is dwelling. And by the way, I am doing this at 2:05 in the morning. I am not having any more caffeine. And this is going to be interesting to see how I can keep up with them dead asleep. I've said to myself, I will no longer be tired. Well, I'll no longer use tireism. Tireism, is that even the word? I'm not going to say I'm tired and make an excuse. So let's get this underway. I've actually also remembered that I put the wrong watermark on, so apologies for the random consistent subscribe button. So of course, if you are new to the videos, have a look, watch it, enjoy. If you do enjoy, like, favourite, comment, subscribe and share and all good stuff. So, but anyway, let's get this underway. So we spoke to Ronald Wow first.
Please, stay a moment.
It was to be in the beginning of the fall. I was with my son on the banks of the Brandywine, enjoying the sun, a fine meal and a full pipe, while he sat and played with his favourite toy. A piece of lead fashioned into a small dog down by the side of the river. My boy is very fond of this toy, but when it came to time to leave, it wasn't anywhere to be found. I tried to console him with one of my stories. I created quite a wonderful tale about the toy's whereabouts, but if you are heading up that way, perhaps you could search for it. La 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 la. So if the toy has been lost, we're going to find it. So we'll find that one for you.
Might I have a word with you?
Minstrel, I beg your pardon, but I haven't any other to turn to in these dark times. Please hear me out. Dwelling has never been a rich town, but we have always got it on our own quite well. Yes, I suck at reading. Deal with it. Many of the best glassblowers in the Shire were found in these holes. My dad before me was a glassblower, especially in the north and east Farthing, and I learned the trade for him. Recently things turned for the worst though for our little town. With what with all the wild creatures about, folk are plain afraid of the northbound nowadays. Most of the folk have moved away and sold off their property after business stopped. A hobbit out of the West Farthing sent letters and contracts up this way purchasing holes of land until he bought up almost the whole town. That's when all the trouble began, and lovely. Okay, that's of course a berg. Oh, is it a couple of bergs? Oh, there you go, they're levelling up together. So yeah, I used to get my tours for glassblowing repaired by a dear old friend who lived in Dwelling, but he moved away not a week ago. If you would, head into Dwelling and see if he left them in his stoop. Okay, we'll do that for you. And what have you got, Rob?
Could I take a moment of your time?
Was it Bob? Yeah, green leaves. Green leaves! Although not many know this, I heard about that business down south of here with the goblins. They are up to no good around these parts too. I swear I saw one of them kill one of them spiders and drag it back to their camp. Though why they would want something so vile, I surely can't say. I wonder if these goblins consider spider a delicacy of some kind. Though that makes me shudder. Maybe you ought to go out to their camp at Bleakleaf Crest and south of here, and see if you can find that spider that they dragged off. Mayhaps that spider corpse might tell us something about these goblins. Okay. Are you touching me? No, you're not.
Might I have a word with you?
Like I said, I am half asleep, so my head is just like noobish. Then again, I do read things too quickly. Maybe that's the problem, but, you know, time will tell. Minstrel, I am glad you have come by. We have been trying to slowly rebuild what we can. It has taken much effort, but I am afraid it will soon be all for naught. We are glassblowers here in Dwelling. Always have been, always will be. Well, I hope we always will be. We have been running gravely low on supplies as of late. The new townsfolk and creatures about the sands have kept us from venturing too far. We barely have enough to finish our next order. I used to get white stuff on my glass blowing from a dear old friend who would travel into the barren south northeast of Dwelling, but he moved away not a week ago. If you would travel to the sand marshes and get me some, I would be deeply in your debt. Okay, I suppose I can help you with that. So we got goblin trouble, spider trouble, lost lead dog, and we're going to get some sand. I remember this place now. This is a rough place. So first of all, I'm going to bring up Jim. That's all we need. We could go to war speech, but why should we? Because basically, as you can see, all the these brigands have come in and they're causing trouble. So I'm going to send him in. And we're not going to help him too much. Okay, Jim. So at this point, as you can see, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to utilise my soldier a bit more and show you how a minstrel should work. He should automatically aggro that. Go on, Jim. Okay, I'll back him attack. So, basically, as you can see, let him get a bit of aggro. Don't heal him. Use your small heals first. That way you won't make too much aggro. Now if I heal him too much, see, they don't like it. So always do small bursts and don't do it often. And of course, now they won't want to know because I did Triumphant Spirit. That's naughty. Brigand Slayer advanced. I'm sure that the thing on is here. It's not. Go on, Jim. So we're just taking it easy right now. I don't think so. So you can, of course, remember you can use Song of Silver to reduce your threat. Now we should. Well, need to come back here at some point later on. We're actually going to go up there for the tools. Come on, Jim. Kill it. Have I got to do everything myself, really? Easy does it. Okay, go on, Jim. Go on, Jim. That's it. No, go and attack him. Go and fight the dude. So that anthem has got a 20-second cooldown. I've got to get used to using that anthem because that will really help my health, help my healing. But at the moment, we haven't got to worry about that. Yeah, the glassworking tools are there. So go on, Jim. You know you want to. We could take on this one. I'll just put a nice little heal on me for the moment. Don't you dare stun me, how dare you? Come on, Jim. You better not go for help, you coward. I didn't think so. There we go, we're both safe. So we got the tools, yeah, we win. It's so sad what they've done here and destroyed the place. Remove that. So next is the small dead dog. Now we've got to get out of here. We might as well fight through. I mean, for all intents and purposes, we could well do this the war speech route, but I don't want to. I want to practice a little bit my healing and get used to it. Of course, when you're getting beat down by a bloody chief's work, it doesn't really help. Dealing enough aggro, but they can't get it off him. Saying that, now I'm level 31, I just remembered I can slot some traits on him. Can I fear him? I don't think I can. Yep, there we go. Don't even need to control him. Coward, he went all the way to his friends. So there is absolutely no point in me going into that fighting war speech. Because I would die. I'm too new. Oh, did you really have to start fighting? That will teach you a lesson, you punk. Come on, Jim. Let's get out of here. We know when we're not wanted. Let's go and fight somewhere else. Stupid brigands. Who needs brigands, eh? I don't. What's brigands, precious? Nah, you're not needed. Baron Dalf. Oh, okay. I remember this place now. I remember now where I am. Find the small lead dog. So we have to kill these buggers. Alright then. Alright then, shift into war speech. Bingo! Of course, the small lead dog's a pain in the butt to find. See, now I'm getting my hang of my routine. See? I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's gonna take a while to find. See, I'm squishy. I don't want to be in the middle of a war zone. Find the small lead dog. Well, let's set this, or set the what sound as a quest phase, I think. I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just kind of fluking this. Pew! And 7 in your face. Oh, come on, that was a good performance. That merited the awarding of the thing. Yeah, technical terms are good. Not difficult, but I have an itch on my arm, which makes it hard. Oh, come off it. This almost makes me want my semi-soldier out. Soldier. I'm messing around today, folks. Nope. I mean, fortunately, the sand's around, so we haven't got to worry too much about anything. We'll find it eventually. This is a very annoying quest. It takes a while to find it. It's very rare you'll find it straight away. So, white sand is always helpful. But yeah, you would come to this most randomly before in the past. But now it's so much easier. I think, if I remember, the Linframs... Ah, yes, that's right. They don't attack you. That's good. Don't need Linframs for anything. Right, no. I know I'm putting the sword on too late. There's the lead dog, woohoo! Yeah! Took like half an hour to find it, but we found it. Yeah, I know it didn't take half an hour, but still it's annoying. And the spider is in a different segment altogether. So I should be doing my Anthem of the Third Age earlier than that. I'm not. I should be. At least the white sand is easily available. Oh, that salamander's so close. Five, 10 more. I know I've got to go over there and get it. I can't ignore it. It's too far away. I really am not sure now how long it will take to do Evendim. It's been so long. It must have took me about 6 hours or so, maybe 6 to 8 hours, which might seem like a long time, but it's not that bad really for this game. But yeah, there's a lot of running about, but I'm not bothering to get on the mount because it will just take too long to mount, dismount, mount, dismount, mount, dismount. You know, quite boring. No, is he in aggro range? I don't think he's in aggro radius. No. Goblins are a pain because their aggro radius can suck big time. I thought you were going to attack me. I really did for a second. Yeah, I know, I'm using the wrong little pots, but waste not, want not. If you're giving it, why not use it? Dismount then. He didn't want to attack, nice. Right, I need 5 more. That salamander's going to come in aggro range. Or not. I don't really fancy it. I don't like fire. I'm a coward. Shoot me if you want. I don't care. I wonder if he's having a nice time over there. He looks very comfortable. Why didn't he heal? I healed him, but it didn't work. Oh well. Can't say I didn't try to be the helpful hero. There we go. That shouldn't aggro. Good boy. Good boy. You know not to aggro. You know to save your life by not fighting me. You know that would be naughty. Very, very naughty. Boom. Dust. I hate dust. Oh. Oh, I've already done the sand quest. God damn it. I was wondering why that wasn't active. Okay, so let's focus. So how far are we from that quest? Oh, you've got to be kidding. 500 meters. God damn it, we really came out really far for that. Sailor V, never mind. We'll keep coughing away until we die. Yeah, I'm a bloke. Don't have much sympathy for me because I'm bending for sympathy. Begging for sympathy. Bending. Yeah, I bent out an apology the other day. You know, I bent it out with the other sheets of metal. That really doesn't make sense. But yeah, if it weren't for that, having my skirmish soldier, this would take a lot longer. I know this area rings a bell now. Examine the corpse of the spider. You know what? No matter how much war speech you have, you can never be too prepared for goblins. Go and get him. That should stun him to throw his fire. Yeah. That's always a good bug. That is always a decent bug. A quick examination of this spider's remains revealed that the goblins have let it lie, virtually untouched. All of the ichor and venom of this spider seems to have been collected by the goblins. Ichor, I don't know what ichor is. Is it kind of a dye or something? I mean, like a ink? I don't know. Yeah, let me know. I don't know what ichor is. I'm going to look it up. I'll figure it out. But yeah. They had it, whatever it is. The venom, of course, they'll probably put on their weapons. On the end of their pitchforks or whatever they have at their disposal. So we've got the lost dog, we've got the skeletons of spiders. Oh, boggarts, those are horrible. And no, not Harry Potter, the thing that makes up different things. Boggarts are actually goblins in this. So get it right.
Is there something I can do for you?
You have the sand, and just in the nick of time too. My lads were just finishing up the last of our supplies, and I got an email. I forgot to close my client. Yay! Professional in this. This is professional as it gets, guys. Finish now. New deed. Pilgrim of Evendim. Complete all quests in Evendim. We're halfway. Whoa, we're halfway through already. Nice. Right.
How rude!
You have the tools. Very good. Now I can get back to working.
Might I have a word with you?
Now, this hobbit I was telling you about before, he let big men buy up all the land. Right here in the Shire. I have talked to Landroval about sending a letter to old Will Whitford the mayor, but I don't know what he can do against the same contract like the one sent to my door. One of my dear friends, Palantir G3, is away in the West Farthing looking for a snowhole to start over in, and I told her that I would look after her home while she was away. Those new men in town have a foul look about them, and I don't much trust them, even if they claim to be here to help. Yeah, well, that's what happens when someone gets greedy and wants the money and don't care about the people. If you could, go down and check on Palantir G3's residence, just easy for you and Dwelling. If you could, please do so, that'd be great. You look like you could hold on your own. Okay, whatever, we'll do it. Okay.
Can't a body be left alone?
They took the venom from the spiders, well that's no good, and you found hobgoblins as well. That's even worse. So we were just talking about the spiders.
Might I speak with you a moment?
What those goblins want with the spider in it is a puzzle, to be sure. But there's one thing I do know for certain: they're up to no good. Maybe if you kill off those spiders, the goblins will go away. There's more than anyone can handle out east of here. The North Moors are crawling with them. It certainly won't make any of us sorry to see the beasts dead. You just be careful, though. Okay. I'll do that for you, and I think you're the one with the lost dog, right?
What do you need?
What were you able to find? Were you able to find the Toy Mavaro? Oh, so you did. Many thanks to you.
Might I speak with you a moment?
And we're almost 32. If my last task was not too taxing, I am in great need of some assistance from a fellow lover of the written word. I would hope that a minstrel of your reputation would be interested in assisting me. Not long ago I seemed to have misplaced a very important leaf of paper while I was walking with my notes. This page contains the beginning lines of a story I had planned on writing for my children that has been conjuring in my head for some time now. Now that most of the town has been sold off, I have not been able to search for my paper. The last time I tried to have a look around, I was chased off by a group of those ruffians. I would rewrite it, but I cannot seem to recall the exact wording. If you can find it, I would be deeply in your debt. I think I dropped it somewhere in town. God, they don't want much. They wanted to get rid of all the spiders and make sure the house is safe, but they definitely are having a lot of trouble, so I have a bit more sympathy for these compared to the hobbits of the Oakbottom. But can you see how quickly it's changed, you know? One side of the town, people are getting ready for harvest and having a good time and, you know, trade and all that. And this side of the town, it's been taken over, and the one side they've got the ruffians, and now we've got the goblins and spiders. So it's not working out good. So what's her good buddy want?
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
God damn it, this is so tiring. Ah, the most challenging part of making glass is letting it get sparkle just so. It's getting it to sparkle even. You don't want to do this with all the glass, but most you do. We have found that the lymph ran with the dunes carry, or have, or are made of something we call essence. I don't know exactly what it is, nor how they got it. All I know is that it somehow makes glass sparkle, and on that, I'm not even really sure how. Okay, you can find lymph ran basically at the same place where we got the sand from. Them little glowy things, I didn't want to touch them. Hold on, I want to speak to this person. Tinge of green.
Could I take a moment of your time?
And we're going to kill the Norbogs again. I hope that I didn't pick them up wrong. So basically the Norbog shells help colour them a little bit. Make them dark and brown if you crack the shells. So basically we need to get some of those so they can... Basically Norbog shells help tint the stuff. So I don't want to talk to that one. A little touch
Can
of
I
red.
take a moment of your time?
We use... Yeah, so this one salamander scales. Some help for red glass. Shade
Stay
of
and
blue.
have some tea.
River stones again to make them blue. These are all in the same region.
Might I have a word with you?
I have lived here for a great time, Minchel, and have studied the behaviour of many of the local creatures. Listen to me then, when I tell you that a great danger is breeding amongst the sand of the Barrendal. No big, vile insects can be found now among the dunes in great numbers. If we do not do something, I fear the Nurbig will swarm. So yeah, they're horrible things, but basically they can poison things.
Can I take a moment of your time?
We use salamander scales to grind down to make glass, and they are important to us. But since dwelling has been been filled with the big folk, we haven't been as focused on gathering materials as we were before. This has caused the salamanders to run rampant. They are beginning to number and amount we cannot control, and I fear any hobbit who ventures out into the dunes may fall victim to one of them. While you are out there, defeat some of them and gather up their teeth. We may be able to find a way to make some clothing that can resist the cutting more. Be careful, Domabara, the salamanders can be vicious. Whew. So as you can see, the quests have gone from mad to worse. So we've got two ways we can do this. All these quests are in the same area. A tinge of blue, a tinge of green, where is it now? A little touch of red. So these are all in one section, which will do. I mean, I can't see how. Well, what we'll do those afterwards. When we come back in episode 5 or 6, I think it's episode 5 next. No, it's episode 6, yeah, episode 6 next. This is episode 5, of course. It's okay, I'm a bit confused because I've already got one episode up, as you guys know, at the time of recording this, so it's a bit funny. So we'll recover the lost leaf of paper, and we'll do the goblin source and trouble in Darling, because those all, I'm sure all those are in the same region. Yeah. So we'll do those. So that's what we'll do in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget, if you want to support, don't forget to like, favourite, comment, and ultimately your comments are always important to me because I like to hear how you guys feel about what I'm doing. And of course, if you're new and you enjoy it, always consider clicking subscribe. I will probably try and do some giveaways or so later on when I get to about 2,500 subscribers, and I'm going to try and do more for my fans. So I am actually planning around level 50. I want to do the Rift instance. Now I might try and get some people in game who know that instance throughout, because I haven't played it for a while. I know how it works mostly, but that was a fun instance. That's the one I did when I first played the game. and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, we'll talk about that later. So I hope you all well. I thank you for watching. So have a good day. Have a great night if you're of course watching this in the evening. And I hope you all well. Have a good night. Take care, Middle Earth guys, and have some fun. So I will see you guys soon. This is my name. My name is Delane. Take care and adios.